Hi there, I'm Joey.
I'm Jacob.
And we are watching Star Trek for the first time. Last time on Star Trek, we were not sick, but today we are.
Today we could feel better.
Yeah, you especially.
Yeah,
you are,
I sound worse than you.
You sound
anyway.
worse. Me, you can't really hear it in me, thankfully. But yeah, so, last time I watched The Doomsday Machine. Great episode.
Oh, phenomenal episode.
Really great
I was
episode.
really into the concept alone.
Yeah. But yeah, so today we're watching an episode called Catspaw.
Catspaw.
Yeah.
It almost sounds cute.
Yeah.
I'm sure it isn't.
I'm sure it is. So, we're going to get into post-episode thoughts in a second. Be sure to join us then. We're about to watch Catspaw. Star Trek TOS taking a firm stance against furries in this one.
Yeah. That's the gist of it anyway.
There's a bit of an iffy scene though where Kirk is hitting on the cat, so there's that.
But also, could we say he's hitting on a cat? He's hitting on what looks like an eggplant by the end.
That is true. That is very, very true. So we actually looked it up during the episode because we were like, oh my god, this is like really good like Halloween viewing.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty fun to watch. And it was actually its air date was changed apparently to coincide with Halloween.
And honestly, it's a really good Halloween episode regardless.
Yeah.
But like halfway through, it goes from like a really cool Halloween episode to a cheesy episode of the time.
Oh yeah, like it becomes like this like big like purple lit background castle thing, and it's like you had a cool haunted house thing going before, but it fits Halloween style. Like they're two different kinds of Halloween.
Right, you just had both in the same episode.
They're coexisting. But still, I really enjoyed this actually. This was really cool. So we talk about how there's like a crew member dead early on. His name is Jackson, I believe.
Yeah, Jackson.
Doesn't really get touched upon much.
No, I mean, they mention it a couple of times more as a catalyst for, whatever is going on here, and it resulted in a dead person regardless.
Mm-hmm. At first, it wasn't quite that, but we thought we had another godlike being interacting with the Enterprise.
Instead, it was just another alien from outside the galaxy.
Yeah, just like... it just has like different powers, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
But we go down to the planet and I don't know, we like just creepy things begin happening. They Kirk, Spock, and McCoy are greeted by 3 witches. That actually look really cool and a little bit creepy. I thought that was awesome.
It's a really good effect for now and at the time.
Yeah. They go into this haunted house. There's a black cat there. They fall into a trap. They get stuck in a dungeon with a skeleton next to them. It's all very just it's horror. It's a haunted house. It's Halloween-y. It's great. It's great fun. We find out that Sulu and Scotty are still down on that planet. And they've been brainwashed, and they're being held by these 2 wizard alien things.
Yeah.
Named Korob and Sylvia. Sylvia we first meet as said black cat that was in the haunted house. But she's in fact a woman, I think, I suppose.
Well, she makes herself look like a woman.
Yes. In fact, later on she makes herself look like multiple women. I don't know. There are some implications there.
Yeah. we not now.
Not now. Well, save it for the retrospective. But yeah, so the cat turns into Sylvia, and she seems to be the one that has like the power between her and Korob.
Yeah, because initially it's set up that like Korob's the one with the power, and when Sylvia's just still the cat, she's supposed to be like the familiar. But instead, it almost reverses on that head.
Yeah. I really love the bit where to show her power, she puts the Enterprise on a necklace thing and starts swinging it above a candle.
Yeah.
And then Kirk contacts the Enterprise and it's like the ship is actually overheating, and it was just a really cool moment. I thought that was awesome.
It's effective without having to do a new effect.
Mm-hmm. Korob puts the Enterprise in this glass case. It's a force field pretty much, which I thought was just a cool moment. A great way to isolate our crew members that are down on the planet here from the rest of the crew.
Right, no option. Anyone else can come down.
Yeah. Eventually, McCoy gets turned, and he is also brainwashed. And Kirk gets his flirt on with the cat. I hate saying that.
I think the best part was when Sylvia walked in as Sylvia. We were both like, no,
stop. So yeah, because the shot was the first time that the cat turns into Sylvia, the cat walked away, And Sylvia came out of the door and we're like, no, stop, please, no, don't do that.
Because we know what direction it's gonna go.
And they went in that direction, and but luckily, that because Kirk is Kirk, he's tricking her, I guess, and to try to get this this wand from her. It's the source of her power. He eventually does get it after this long sequence where he's taken back to the dungeons and he's let out again. And Korob comes to Korob changes his mind. Korob comes to break them out.
Because whatever their mission was, Sylvia is now not doing it.
Yeah. So Kirk gets the wand as Sylvia turns into a giant cat.
A quote-unquote giant cat.
Gotta say, though, they had a very good stage cat for this whole
episode.
My
god, actually, yeah.
Very good, precise movements, and that was awesome.
I don't know how you teach stage cats, but it was a well-taught stage cat.
Yeah. I loved the shot. It's, again, the giant cat effect is very cheesy, but I did love the shot when it's running down the hall and they just made a small version of the big set they made for the rest of them to stand in. It's just really funny. It was cool. Most of the time, it's just a giant shadow coming close to them, I guess.
It works. It gets the job done.
Yeah. This is actually because I think a couple episodes ago we commented on the credit images that were being shown during the credits, and the giant cat hissing was one of them.
Yes.
So that finally shows up here, and that was really fun. But yeah, the giant cat is chasing them. Kirk, like I said, gets a hold of the wand. Meanwhile, Korob dies, which doesn't actually hold true by the end. Because when they turn into their true forms at the end, they're still both moving around and then they die.
Maybe that's like part of like the illusion that like in the original form there's still some kicking left. I don't know.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird. But yeah, Korob dies. Kirk gets one last little like standoff with Sylvia as he has the wand and he destroys it on her.
And everything just goes poof.
Everything vanishes. Oh, actually, before that, there's a great bit where Sylvia sends McCoy, Sulu, and Scotty after Spock and Kirk. It gets a great little fight sequence. I was kind of hoping they'd give Sulu a sword again.
Right, Sulu needs more swords. He has the antique weapons collection.
Exactly, yeah, come on. Give him a sword again. So anyway, so Kirk destroys the wand, the haunted house disappears, and they see Korob and Sylvia as they truly are, these little like plant-like creatures.
Which have an interesting design. I'd like to see more about what that is.
Yeah, I really love
But I have this feeling it'll never be brought up again.
Yeah. But I did love the design. I thought it was really cool. They both slowly die out and...
what, smoke? Like they start disappearing or something? Or is that just the fog effect?
I think it's just the fog effect. They both like fell over and died, I guess. They withered, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was really cool. Also, just one last little note before I guess we close out. Up on the Enterprise, we had a character named DeSalle up there, who I think we commented on before. At the very least, we commented on his look, because we recognized his face when we saw him. And he appeared in 2 episodes back in season 1. So I thought that was interesting. But just to have him here. I find characters like that really interesting, where they aren't regular crew members, but they still show up every now and then, I guess.
Right, I mean, on a casting level, how do you even, like, get these people back? I know, like, they're not filmed and aired in the same order.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, you have to call them back, say, I need you for, like, 2 episodes.
Yeah. But whatever. It was cool. It was just cool to see him again. Cool to see that kind of thing coming into play.
Right. But it shows that there's a level of continuity being held.
Yeah. You sound great right now.
I'm sure I do.
Dude, you at least can't hear much of my voice, but you're fucked. Anyway, I guess that does it for Catspaw before Jacob's voice gives out.
Oh,
We're going to close this out. Be sure to join us next week when we continue Star Trek The Original Series. Until then, this has been Joey Morgan.
I'm Jacob.
Goodbye.